Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. Just give me a minute so that I finish setting things up on my end. I hope you guys had a good week. Almost there. Still on target. There we go. Oh, our friend the Shadow Knight is here. So let's invite him to the group. So today we're going to play some Brainiac missions. So hopefully everyone should have the correct combat rating. I'm not sure why. Sorry, I have a bit of an issue on my end, so just give me a minute to finish setting things up. Hello, Seabreeze. Hello, Xarfang. Okay, that should do it, unless the evil YouTube doesn't want to cooperate. I hope you guys can hear me fine. Ah, Ekari got the new emote. That is so sweet. I should probably make a video just for the emote. I will see. Oh, makes sound good? Good. Thanks, guys. You're welcome, David. Hello, Junior. So today we are going to play. Let's go take a look. So today we are going to go play the Brainiac Return raids. There are, oh, actually, there's only one raid. Oh no, there's two raids. Okay. So today we're going to play the two Brainiac raids. Hopefully it won't do like last week. Last week when we tried to play the DLC, the Teen Titans of Judas Contract DLC. Sadly, the game crashed. Nice to have you with us, Kere. Ah, I love his checkmate look. It's a bit weird. We do have a couple of quote unquote official checkmate sets of gear in this universe online, but none of them actually really look like checkmate sets of gear. This is what our friend Cosmic Destroyer here has. Is a lot closer to an actual checkmate look than what we have in the game. Yeah, there's probably maybe some Elseworlds or maybe some background character that maybe has the look that we have in the game. Oh, Wonder Woman. So two more and we'll be good to go. Seabreeze is asking, this game is amazing. Is the community still as big as back when I played a few years ago? Probably not. And right now, so we're pretty much towards the end of the summer vacations. So there's still a lot of people that are still on vacation or taking a break from DCUO at this point. Odds are they might come back in September when we do get the next DLC. Sadly, at this point in time, we do not know if we will get to the next DLC early September, mid-September, end of September. Although at this point, we don't have the DLC on the public test forum just yet. So sadly, that kind of suggests to me that we will probably get the DLC towards the end of September. Also, someone was mentioning, apparently in the producer letter, I don't remember that, so I'm not 100% sure about that. But someone mentioned that we in the last producer letter, it was mentioned that we would get the DLC after Batman Day, and we do know that Batman Day is September 21st. So that would mean that we will get the next DLC at the end of September. Hello, JLA member. If you want to come and join us, there's still one room in the group if you want. So from the looks of it, and based on what some people are saying, it looks like we will probably get the DLC at the end of September, but we don't really know at this point. As soon as we do get an official confirmation about the next DLC, I will let you guys know about it. Although a little bit of a tease, tomorrow I will release two videos about some, let's say, some upcoming event. That's all I can really say. So tomorrow, tune into the channel. There are going to be a couple of videos about, let's say, some new stuff, and it's all I'm going to say about that. JLA members won't be here. It's all right. It's all right. The best allies for DPS. It depends if you're willing to spend a lot of resources to upgrade it or not. Like for example, crypto is at some point. I didn't check the numbers lately, so maybe my information is outdated. But at some point, crypto was pretty much the best single target DPS for the allies, and it was very inexpensive to rank up. Seeing how you can only rank him up to rank 5 anyway. Other than that, there's a Batman who laughs, who's pretty much good for most everyone. Although there is a random element to it, so you're welcome, Seabreeze. So we just need one more, guys. We'll wait a little bit more. Worst comes to worst, we'll cure with the group we have, and the matchmaking will give us someone else. Xarfang is asking, do you all see a possible DCU remaster coming? No, that's not going to happen. And it was leaked at some point that they were going to sort of remaster DCUO. And they also had an official announcement for Lord of the Rings Online. They were supposed to remaster Lord of the Rings Online, and sadly they canceled the plans for Lord of the Rings Online. And for DCUO, they said that no, it was never announced. There's not going to be a remaster, even though it was leaked in a investors report. At the time the information was leaked, and at the time it was announced for Lord of the Rings Online, the stocks for EG7 were super high. They were doing really well at that time. Sadly, not long after that, the stocks crashed, and basically at the time it was sort of mentioned that there would be a remaster. EG7 was making a lot of money with DC Online, and their stocks were doing really well. Sadly, the stocks crashed, and once they pretty much had no more money, the plans for a remaster pretty much went out the window. Oh, that is my DPS armory. This is my controller armory. Didn't mean to confuse you guys. So we'll wait one more minute. So if one of you guys want to join us, the time is now. Otherwise, we'll just go with the group we have. So tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have a couple of videos about some upcoming stuff. Some people might do the happy dance. Some people might just not care. We'll find out tomorrow. In 30 minutes. Nah, that's going to be too late. So let's go right now. Worst comes to worst, afterwards we might go play some bounties in the open worlds. Oh, Wonder Girl is 145. Sorry, Wonder Girl. I hate doing that, but we are going to go play the regular version of the mission. So I'm gonna have to kick her from the group. So let's go back and let's clear. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. So let's wait for Wonder Girl then. So it gives you it gives you guys some time to join us until Wonder Girl comes back. So I guess she's a big Wonder Woman fan, seeing how she has a Wonder Girl character, a Donna Troy character. Wouldn't be surprised if she also has a Wonder Woman character. It happens. I know some crazy people who have multiple Batman characters. Can you believe it? Oh, we have a Shattered Shadow over here. Sorry, guys, we have a bit of an issue to try to reinvite the Wonder Girl. I don't see her
Thank
near.
you for the ad, Multi.
Sorry?
Thank you for the ad. Are you sure you want me to play? I'm not the strongest character.
That's all right.
Alright.
We'll kick you if you hold us back.
Aw, thanks.
How are you doing?
Sorry?
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing alright.
Oh, there's
Bit
another
tired.
Troy.
She looks good.
Of course. I really liked her in the Teen Titans. When I first read the new Teen Titans, she was part of the group. She had like basically the costume she has here, but red with some stars. And I really it was a simple design, but it worked so well. Sometimes something that gets lost these days is how sometimes simplicity is much better.
Fair. I've seen the one you're talking about. I made a Donatory myself and put a red aura so that it would kind of translate for the red stars because I used the same chroma. I think she's got a chroma on there. At least something similar to those colors. But I don't know anything about the character.
If you get the chance, you should read. Oh, oh, I chose the event still. Oh, I'm so sad now.
Hey, at least I won't suck if it's the event version.
Nah, I wanted to get the regular version. We had the Donna Troy. Uh, we had Donna Troy change character just so that we could play the regular version of the raid. So let's see. Okay, normal. Let's try that again. Holy crap, there's a lot of lag in the menu. I hope we're not going to crash like last week.
Yeah, there's been a lot of lag on this server I've noticed recently. In my latest videos, they've got quite a bit of lag going on. It's very annoying. I can't even ready up.
Yeah, well, as I was in the menu, I was seeing Akira lagging quite a lot. So
Yeah.
it's a bit sad right
There you
now.
go.
Oh,
Yeah.
what role do you play?
Damage on this one. She's not really ready to tank, but I can try to if you want me to. I don't think I have the armor. I will
Play,
check as
play,
soon as I
play.
can actually get out of my menu.
That's all right. Play as damage. If we need to,
Okay.
you could try maybe to switch as a tank, even if you don't have the gear. Worst comes to worst, it doesn't matter.
I'll try not to sack. This is like my worst character I have of all my fire tanks.
It just
I don't
sometimes
play on this
sometimes
server
we'll
enough.
get someone to sacrifice themselves and try to get the role we're missing. But we
Mhm.
understand that if they're not used to playing the role, or if they don't have, oh, Wonder Woman says she has a damage
Oh, she
tank.
can tank.
So
Good to know.
sometimes when we're missing a role and we ask someone to fill that role, we understand that we're probably asking a lot. We So if someone tries to help the group but somehow just cannot do it, we're not going to blame them.
Yeah. Understandable. But I also would understand if I get booted. She's not, like, I don't have stat points here. I was just coming to say hi. I didn't expect to be added, so that's fine if you don't need me.
No, no, it's all right.
Oh,
You can
you're
come
just a
anytime.
big softie in there, aren't you?
Well, we needed someone else, an eighth player anyway, so you're helping us out.
Aw, thanks. That makes
Junior says, I like your aura. Oh, I like it too. It's one of my favorites. I kind of like the scorching aura a bit more, but this one is fits more with my character. And Noel says, I tried making Stealth Elf from Skylander Spirou Adventures.
And
That's pretty much it.
hopefully it went well.
Oh, Trinidad says, hi guys, love from. Scroll says, hi guys, love from Trinidad and Tobago. Hello,
I
Scrolls.
see that happen.
And WG4 says, hello. So, hello. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. I'm reading the chat as I'm trying to play. Huto says, dang, I haven't played this in a fat minute. How's the new episode? Well, we don't have the new episode just yet. If you mean the Harley Quinn episode, we don't have it just yet. We're going to get it sometime in September. If you mean the episode we're playing right now, it's all right, but there was a lot of issues with that episode. Sadly, the missions were unstable for a long, long time, and last time I played, they were still unstable. So sadly, it's been months and months, and they still need to fix the missions for this episode. So, oh, someone
I'm
went
sorry.
down.
Yeah, it's me.
We
I
never-
told you. I warned you.
That's okay. You'll give us a reason to use the kick option. So to answer Toe's question, overall the episode is fine, but there was a lot of issues running it, or running the game since they've added it.
That's true. And the open world missions are so fast.
Yeah. Well,
Too easy.
that's for that we have to blame the people on the test server. As soon as the missions were added to the test server, people were complaining too many ads, too many ads, too many ads. So the devs did listen to them and they removed, they lowered the amount of ads by a lot. So
I suppose if that's what the majority of people think, fair enough. But I don't know. I find it too quick, too easy.
yeah, it was quick. When it takes less than 3 minutes to do all the open world missions, there is a problem.
Yeah, I agree.
The tumblers, I didn't have the issues that a lot of people seem to have with the tumblers. I'm able to do them. Basically, I'm able to do them quickly enough. Sometimes I'll do them within.
I heard you say you can do that whole the
Yes.
missions in live with Nyx, I think. And
Yeah.
Nyx challenged you to prove it, and I still am waiting for the proof, sir. Why have you not done that?
I was lazy.
Oh, that's fair enough. Also,
Why
I
not?
believe you. I can do it almost as fast, and I don't have a character nearly as good as yours, so.
Wonder Woman says still better than 52 tablets.
tablets, true.
I didn't mind I didn't mind the tablets because I had basically I was the order in which I was doing the missions. By the time I was done with my last mission, I was pretty much almost done with the tablets as well. So I didn't really have any issues with that. Like sometimes I'm thinking it's just a matter of organizing your the way you play. If you play sometimes the mission is in a certain order. At the same time that you're playing, let's say your daily missions, you're also playing the weekly missions without realizing it. Anyways,
That's true. And you can kind of get them almost done by the time that you're finished all the dailies. Yeah.
so I don't know. I was a bit puzzled by some of the comments. I understand that if you have basically the missions taking 3 minutes to complete, yeah, if you have a lot of alternate characters, then yeah, it allows you to do your missions on all your characters in like an hour. But if you have only the one character, well, you play the game for 3 minutes and you're done. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, Noel went down,
A little
or
fast. Yeah, but I have heaps of characters, and I still think it's too fast.
well, I never played a content with all my characters. Uh, so
I used to. I can't anymore. 120 is just too many, you know?
well, that I
Play with a hero and a villain?
yeah, yeah. But it depends. It depends on the content. It depends on do I feel like playing a villain? Do I? So basically, I never force myself to play with all my characters. I play with
Yeah.
1, 2, 5 characters if I can, and then when I'm done, I'm done. Doesn't matter if I didn't play with all my characters. And also, I have some characters that I'll use for, let's say, special occasions. There's some characters that I'll play mostly during Halloween. There's some characters that
Yeah.
I'll play mostly during the summer seasonal, stuff like that.
Thank you for the pickup.
That's all right. That's what teammates are for.
Aw. It's been a little while since I played this, because I don't enjoy it very much.
Yeah, I didn't
Much
play
more
it.
fun with you, though.
I didn't play this episode a lot because basically whenever
Same.
when some content is broken, I don't force myself to play it. I figured I'll wait for them to fix it. So I'll play the content. If I complete it, fine. If somehow it's broken, I'll go do something else. Like there was this the duo with Superboy that was kind of bit broken for a bit. So I
Yeah.
figured I'll wait for them to fix it before I play it again, and I haven't played it since so far.
Yeah.
But next week I'll probably try to do a bit of catching up. We'll see. Like I'll try to play it with half a dozen characters to try to make up for
Yeah,
not
so you can get...
to try to make up for not playing it for a while.
Oh, I see. I was annoyed how many feats they added after, like when they did the update. I didn't put them in originally. I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, that seems to be the modus operandi now. So I would expect
Yeah.
that pretty much every episodes.
Same.
Personally, I don't care because I don't care about defeats. So whether they add defeat before or after, if I get defeat, I'll do the happy dance. If I don't get defeat, I'll still do the happy dance. So that doesn't really matter.
I like to aim for the feats at the very start of playing an episode, and then if I, get them all, I'm like, yay, done! And then they add a bunch more, and I'm like, but I don't want to keep playing this content anymore.
Wonder Woman says, Wonder Woman says I do open world most of the time. That's fine.
Oh, yeah. I think I have done open world dailies on one character every single day since it started. But that's all. Do you play more than one character, Wonder Woman? Or just your one character runs through it?
I guess we moved. We did move forward a little bit too fast.
Ah, feed hunters. Very nice. Oh, cool. Flash. Nice. Sorry, that probably sounds... People can hear me on your live, can't they? I probably sound pretty stupid because I'm answering things they couldn't see. Shut up a bit.
No, that's all right. It's just your microphone. Is it far from from you?
A little bit, so that I don't, breathe into it the whole time you're playing and you'll hear my breath over and over.
Okay.
You need it closer.
Yeah, just you're breaking up a bit sometimes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. Oh,
Yeah!
Junior says the kick comment was savage. Ah. And he says,
You're right, Future Laura would agree.
of course. Oh, Wonder Woman says she has
Here
a.
right now?
Sorry?
But she's not here right now.
That's all right. She'll be here in the future. Wonder Woman says she has a Hawkman and a Lobo too.
Sweet. I love seeing other people's characters. That's why when you read out that comment of someone making, was it a stealth elf
Yeah.
from Spyro? Yeah, I was like, I want to see that now. I want to know if they succeeded. Some people do such a good job with character creating.
That's one of the great thing about this universe online. You can you have a lot of freedom to create the character you want.
Exactly. Good fun.
Oh, and Wonder Woman has a Zatanna and Starfire too.
Oh my goodness, you have like a awesome collection of characters. Nice.
So, are you excited for the next DLC? Are you a big Harley Quinn fan?
I'm interested. I don't know if I want to get excited because then there's the air, like room for disappointment, and I don't want to be disappointed. And yes, I like Harley.
But then again, which Harley do you like? Do you like the classic Harley? Do you like the Harley from Injustice? Do you like the Harley from the Suicide Squad movie? Because it's at this point,
Not so much.
at this point, it's pretty much a different character every time.
I agree, and classic is probably more what I like. But I also may not be as knowledgeable about it as you, so that could change my mind if you tell me information about it and I'm like, you know what, maybe not. But I would say classic. I don't mind some of her from the movies. Yeah, and I am unfamiliar with Injustice.
Ah, thank you, Bad Vengeance.
Oh, your biggest fan ever is in the comments, Multi!
So it seems. Well, for the movies, I have to admit, I would have a hard time at this point imagining someone else but Harley, Margot Robbie
Margot Robbie,
playing the
same.
character.
I agree.
She
I think
was.
she does a pretty good job for what they give her.
She was pretty much a perfect casting. The only issue is,
Yeah.
what they give her. That's the real problem is that.
Yeah.
So you have to wonder with if will she stick around for James Gunn, the James Gunn universe, or will they replace
I
her?
hope so. I like her.
For those watching, if you noticed, half of the group was blue, half of the group was red, and you have to stand in the area that is red or blue, or you have to go towards the objective that is red or blue. Like you can see, our friend here is blue. She isn't there one of the thing that can turn you back? Oh, I'm blue too. I guess not yet.
Should be soon.
Oh, there it is.
There we
So
go,
so you can see the
side.
floor. So for the floor, we should stand on the area that is blue. Oh, now I'm red.
Same. Oh my goodness, what a collection of characters. Who's that? I can't see. Oh, Donna Troy. Nice. You've got Batman as well. I want to see people's characters. People do an amazing job. Especially people who have been on here much longer than I have a whole bunch of access to armor pieces that I've not seen before, and they make them beautiful.
Wonder Woman thinks that Margot Robbie will stick around, seeing how John Cena will stick around.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're probably right.
I think so too. I hope so.
Sorry, guys, if I'm ignoring the chat a bit. I'm trying not to die.
That doesn't seem like a very likely risk for you, though.
It happens sometimes. Oh,
Hey, didn't have to swap sides this time.
David Shard says your Legion video was very helpful, Multiverse. Well, you're welcome. I'm glad if it helps, I'm very happy. That's pretty much how this whole adventure started, to try to help out people.
Yeah, I can tell you guys. Oh, I should read it. Wonder Woman says Donna and they all only make iconic tunes, which I can kind of tell by the list.
That's fine. Whatever you desire, that's this universe online.
I got a lovely private message. Thank you, Atlanta. That's lovely of you. Ah, some people are so sweet. Oh, I should have muted my phone.
You sounded like a robot for a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I knew you were a half lady, half machine.
Why do you say that?
Because you speak like a robot. The mask fell off.
Yeah, but if you knew that, there's a reason you thought that to begin with. Is it because I sounded like that? Like I sound like a robot?
Are you part of a secret alien robot race that's going to conquer the world? Oh, David Sharp says she sounds okay on our end. So
definitely not. That is so rude.
So I'm scared then, because maybe if I hear you like a robot, maybe the issue is on my end. I hope I don't crash like last time.
Sorry, I had a brief visitor. But I hope it's not your end. I don't want you to drop off either. It's fun seeing you. I haven't seen you for ages.
That's okay. If we crash, we crash.
Yep. And then I can just, blame you for a while about your really crappy setup.
Bad Vengeance, we're in the middle of a mission right now. We'll go to the House of Legends after. Eobard Thawne, Multi, any advice on switching from a tank to a healer? Absolutely. Get your tank gear first. Or get your healer gear first, I mean. Because when you switch from tank to healer, all your tank gear will no longer work for you. So before you actually do the switch, get a full set of gear so that you can have some gear for your healer.
Good idea.
I've seen people do that. I'm sure I did that once way back when. So you switch character and then realize that, oopsie, none of my gear works anymore.
I don't think I've ever, because that would be swapping your power, right? From something that tanks to something that heals. I don't think I've ever done that. I always just create a new character if I want to play something in particular.
Actually, I did that also with the Starfire Ally. I did a boo-boo. I got the Starfire Ally, and then I ranked her up to rank 6 so that I could show the passive abilities. Only to realize that I did that on a healer character, and the second passive is only controller.
Well done.
So I said, because I'm sure some people who actually cosplay Starfire will be pretty happy to use that second passive ability to get the fire effect in the hair. So I wanted to show that.
Her abilities well enough. Been there, done that from Wonder Woman. Is that the changing a character over and then having the wrong armor set on them? So did you put your ally onto a controller character and level it up and try it that way as well, or are you just...
I can't. I ranked it up to rank 6 on my healer character, only to realize that like I would have to, let's say, switch my healer to controller, and I'm not going to do that.
No, I hate doing that. I kind of fall in love with my builds and my characters, even if they're not the greatest, just because I like them, and then I can never adjust them ever.
No, that's okay. I'll try to use a test server to show the hairstyle with a Starfire looking character. We'll see.
Sweet.
Yeah, just a tickle.
Ah, so cute.
What DC character would like to see be an ally in DCUO? So many. Let's say Darkseid.
You want to see Darkseid? Sorry, I missed part of what you said, I think.
Someone was asking what character would like to see as an ally.
Oh, as an ally.
Some people were talking about
Joker.
that.
Like a normal Joker, not Batman that laughs.
Yeah,
I want to go with my Hardy.
You would think that the Joker would be a no-brainer, that we should have it as an ally by now, but... Oh,
Yeah.
Wonder Woman wants Nightwing.
Oh, good choice. I don't mind Nightwing. Robin. To put with your Batman. That's so smart. Wait, was it you that had Batman, or was that Wonder Woman? I can't remember now. It was too long ago. Oh, someone in your comments said Solomon Grundy.
Sure.
I can't stand him.
Well, there's a lot of possibilities for the allies. At the end of the day, it's just a matter of which one they decide to give us.
Well, I really want Joker.
Well, you would have thought they would have given us the Joker with the what was supposed to be the Joker time capsule, but nope.
Barbara Gordon, Batgirl.
Sure.
Wonder Woman said.
But in the,
I don't even care if they have the right abilities. I just want to be able to summon someone who looks like an ally to go with my character.
but in this game, Barbara Gordon is Oracle.
Yeah. So technically we already have her?
I suppose.
But no. You could do different iterations of her.
So I guess let's get started.
I think everyone waits for you to start.
Well, that's what I kind of realized.
Wonder Dog! I'm with you, Wonder Woman. I think they should do it. You can do multiple iterations of the same character. They've done it with other things. Why not that?
There's a lot of things they could do. At the end of the day, it's just a matter of what do they do.
Do you have a particular boss you try to knock out first, or it doesn't matter?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. I'll just go with Martian then. He's the most annoying, I think.
Yeah, let's go for Martian Manhunter. If I can man it, there we go. Because yeah, he does have the annoying mind control ability.
Yeah, that's why I thought get rid of him first.
Oh.
Oh, someone's down. I've got you. I shouldn't sing on your channel, sorry. I'm mind controlled. Sorry for anybody that I hurt. Actually, I can't be that much of a threat. She's not that strong.
Noel Millet is asking, do you know how to get a car orbital strike? I think it came from the anniversary event or something like that. I would have to look it up. I did make a video about it. If you look at my videos for orbital strike or something like that, I probably made a video about it.
Oh, that sucks. No option to recover. Why did that happen?
Maybe a bit of lag.
Yeah. It's really frustrating that this server is lagging the way it is, because I'm used to lag, but usually if there's lag, I'm like, you know what, I should just go play on the US server, and I'll have no problem. But it's got problems now.
Well, we've had lags for a long time. Like way back when on PS3, we would have a bit of lag. But then when we would upgrade to there was an easy fix. Like if we upgraded to PS4, then that did fix the issue. And then when PS4
Yeah.
started lagging, upgrading to PS5 would fix the issue.
That hasn't fixed the issue.
But sadly,
But
right
yeah,
now
hopefully it does.
there's no PlayStation 6 to fix the issue. So if they don't fix it, we're stuck with it. And
Yeah.
sadly, they don't seem to know how to fix it. Or if they do know how to fix
Yeah.
it, they don't seem to be able to do it. Either way, we're stuck with that lag. It's sad, but
Yep.
until
I will
they
say,
manage
though, it's still better here than it is on most other servers.
until they manage to fix it, we're stuck with it.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't mean to talk over you. I think I don't hear you exactly when you start talking, and then I talk and I realize you're already talking, and then we both end up talking. So I'll try not to do that.
It's all right. It's all right. It happens.
Oh, you crashed? That sucks.
Did I?
No, no.
Oh, Wonder Woman. Okay.
In the chat, yeah.
Let's hope we don't
I've crashed
crash.
many times, but it's always been on a console other than PlayStation.
Nah, sadly, it happens on PlayStation these days.
That's so sad. On Xbox, it's par for the course that at least one booting will happen while I'm playing. And same for my friend who plays with me, so it's not just me.
And they're supposed to add the PlayStation, the Xbox client too soon. But I didn't hear anything about that in a while though.
Neither have I. Actually, the last thing I heard was from you, so
Oh.
I'm not in all the forums and other things that you're in to find out the information, because I just watch your videos, so I don't have to be, you know?
Well, see that's another issue. The forums are unusable right now. I pretty much stopped going to the forums because the freaking thing either wouldn't load or it would take 10 minutes for the thing to load. And then when you try to switch to another thread, well, another 10 minutes waiting for the thread to load. So I pretty much gave up on the forums at this point until they fix the forums.
Understandable.
The Discord seems to be working fine, so knock on wood. So I've been going to the Discord more and not so much for the forum these days.
Fair enough. I had never been in the forums, so I don't know what it's like at all. I didn't know they existed until I talked to you, so.
I used to spend way too much time on the forums.
Fair enough. At least you got some socializing done, that's good.
I'm not sure I would say that, but okay.
What did you do then, if you weren't talking with other people?
Arguing with other
Just
people.
read? That's still socializing. It's
Nah,
just, not a very pleasant positive form.
Sadly, on the forums, it doesn't take much sometimes for a discussion to turn into a full-blown battle.
Argument. I think that can be said for basically any social media area.
Yeah, but the DCUO forums, there seems to be a special place for that.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay, so let's assume everyone is out. Let's go clear for the other raid. Go.
Oh, my menu's lagging again. That's fun. Exactly, Wonder Woman. Toxicity everywhere.
Oh, Cosmic
Gotta
Destroyer
have a safe
says
word.
you get the Car Strike orbital from the broker. Yeah, that's an option, I guess.
Come on, queue up. Ready up. You can do it, little button. Okay, the button doesn't like me. We're just gonna
Oh,
blame the button and not the lag.
Barthon is asking, what do you think of the Fantastic Four movie coming out next year? Galactus looks awesome, and the theme song is good. Did we see Galactus? I don't remember seeing that. I guess I'm gonna have to look it up.
I haven't
But
seen anything for it yet, so I've got no idea.
I saw an image of the costumes, and I find it puzzling because they at some point they were saying that they were sort of recreating the something like the classic costumes from the comics. But what I saw looks like none of the comics I ever saw. So it's like they're trying to make some sort of astronaut suit from the 60s, but even the 60s astronaut suit did not really look like that. So I don't know. Oh, Outlander is asking. Just give me a minute. Sadly, the group is full, so. Oh yeah, the Deadpool and Wolverine was a nice. It was a nice surprise. We were overdue for a good movie, and it was pretty good. It was nice just seeing Hugh Jackman as Wolverine again. That alone was worth the price of admission. And there wasn't as many cameos as people were saying. Oh, spoiler alert! I'm not going to spoil, but just in case, there wasn't as many cameos as people were saying. But the cameo they had, they were nice, nice surprises in most cases. Did you see the Wolverine Deadpool movie yet? Oh, did we lose the Shadow Lady? But to answer you, Bard, I just saw a picture of the costume. So if there's a trailer or a video showing more, I'm gonna have to look it up. So right now, I don't really know much. All I know is that it's Pedro Pascal is Mr. Fantastic. James Gunn's wife, who's I have no idea what her name is, so I just call her James Gunn's wife, is playing Sue Storm, it would seem. I have no idea who plays the Human Torch or the Thing. So to give you a better answer, I'm gonna have to look it up. Did you crash, Shadow Lady? I can't hear you. I'm so sad now. Did you press mute by accident? Did I mute you by accident? Sorry, Shadow Lady. See, that's another issue we've had. Sadly, the chat has been buggy for some time now. There's a feat when we get Superman and Lex fight where we defeat Superman without the drone. I wouldn't even try to attempt a feat with. I don't think this is a feat group. If it makes sense, a group feat, a group for feat. Anyway, yeah, David. Sadly, we don't hear. we don't hear anymore. That's what I was worried about. If I had issues hearing her, suddenly it didn't. It wasn't good. It wasn't. It wasn't going to lead to anything good. Ah, thank you, Johnny Blaze. That's all right. There's always next time, Johnny. Which reminds me, next week will be Evil Friday. The last Friday of the month, when we play with evil villains. The reason for that is quite simple. There's not as many villains as heroes playing this universe online. So we play 3 weeks. We play, or this month it was 4 weeks. We play, actually not. Normally we play 3 weeks with heroes and the last week with villains, so that everyone can get a fair chance to play. But even then, sometimes on Friday we have a hard time finding enough people to fill the group. Sadly, one reality of this universe online, there's not as many people playing villains as heroes, which is understandable. People want to play the characters that you loved for a long, long time. And if you're not a psychopath, you're going to love Superman and Batman as opposed to the Joker. Nah, there's been issues with the chat. That girl from AU. So you probably didn't do anything. One of the challenges of this universe online is that whenever they add something new to the game, sometimes they end up bringing back some old bugs. Way back when we had a lot of issues with the chat, they were able to fix those issues at some point. But once in a while, they would add something to the game that would bring back some old issues that we haven't seen in a long, long time. I think is it Red 5 that described it as a spaghetti code in a live stream someday? Like when they went with Pretty Good Gaming or something like that, they were talking about the code, and Red 5 was mentioning that basically the code is pretty much a spaghetti code, and sometimes when they add something, they have to be careful not to break something else, and sadly sometimes that just cannot be helped. When they add, depending on how they add something, yeah, they usually end up breaking something else. Outlander, we're pretty much full right now. But go to the open world. We are going to go try to play the bounties afterwards. So if any of you guys need the bounties, we are going to go to the open world afterwards to play the bounties. I know some people were complaining about the tumblers a bit earlier today. So the tumblers will be, if you need to complete the tumblers and the tumblers are a pain in the butt, well, with a full group, we should be able to complete the tumblers easily enough. Joshua, it's yes, it is a good amount. Normally, if you can get your main stats, everything else should be gravy. So, for example, if you play as a controller, you will want to have vitalization. Then you will want to have might and power. You might want to have some dominance, but usually as a controller, the dominance you get from your gear is usually more than enough. So if you can get vitalization and some might and power, that as a controller that should be enough. Oh, I hear you. What'd you do?
I said something stupid, didn't I? What did I say?
You said why? Were you talking to your cat or something?
I was talking to myself.
Okay.
Well, at least you can hear me now, I guess.
Yes.
I don't know what I did. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I think the game just doesn't like me very much.
That's impossible.
And
Everyone
I
like.
have not seen Wolverine. Oh! Did you say that's impossible? You're being nice to me. What happened, Multi?
Everyone likes you. They, so you saw the Deadpool Wolverine?
No, I haven't, and I want to. I really don't care about spoilers, though.
Okay,
Because,
so
you know, it's my own fault if I don't get to watch it, so...
I'll spoil it all
I'm really
then.
looking forward to it. I'm fine with that. I'll enjoy it either way.
No, it was a fun movie. We were a bit overdue for such a fun movie. I'll just say that.
Cool. I'm looking forward to seeing Hugh Jackman again. He does a good job of Wolverine. I like it.
Yes, it's gonna be strange. I feel a bit sorry for the next guy who will try to play Wolverine. It's like the next guy.
Yeah.
It's like the next guy who will try to play Iron Man, or the next guy who will try to play Captain America. It's gonna be tough for
to
them.
measure up to. Yeah.
Although they could use the Joaquin Phoenix technique. Basically, Joaquin Phoenix had Jared Leto play the Joker after him or before him, so that when he finally played the Joker, he didn't have to compete with Heath Ledger anymore. He just had to be better than Jared Leto, and
Yep, that's not too difficult. Sorry, Jared Leto.
well, they made a lot of not so good choices with that version of the
I
Joker.
don't think it's all his fault though.
I wouldn't blame him, but it's still the result is still the same.
Yeah. I think you had someone in your chat comments who wanted to meet you once you get out of the raid.
Yeah, but we went back into the raid too fast, so it's my bad.
Yeah. Gotta say hello. Was it the same person who said they're your biggest fan? Because you can't say no to your biggest fan, Multi. That is so rude.
Oh, okay. Wonder Woman says Jack Nicholson and Mark Hamill are my Jokers. I can defend that. Oh, now Jalen Member says he's my oldest fan.
Oh, there you go.
David Sharp says overall Mark Hamill is my favorite Joker, and Mask of the Phantasm is my favorite Batman movie. That's a good choice.
Probably one I haven't seen.
Plasma Doom, will you
There's too
be?
many things to keep up to date with.
Yes. Plasma Doom asked if we're going to be at Gotham's for the bounties. No, we are going to go to the Washington Brainiac World. I forget what's it called. We're going to play the bounties from the bottled Washington DC, and we're going to play the Brainiac bounties over there. Is Batman Return a Christmas movie? Absolutely. Although it was released in June or July, but it still counts. It's like it's like Die Hard.
Yep. It's occurring during Christmas, therefore it is a Christmas movie.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like Home Alone. Became a Christmas movie just because it occurs during Christmas. the sound of Quizlet.
It's pretty cool.
It's just cute.
From the Legion of Superheroes from way back when. It's pretty darn good.
The purple is too pretty. What's the power on your villain? Your main villain again?
Quantum.
Oh, cool.
Basically, my villain had started as a generic villain. I think it was called the Prometheum Knight or something like that.
Yeah.
But then it with as I was gaining more and more styles, it kind of evolved into a sort of evil version of Mr. Miracle. Because also at some once we got the skimming, I wanted to try skimming, and but then eventually
Yeah,
I
right,
kind
right,
of
go with it.
eventually I kind of turned it into a Galactus character, and then later on it became my Dark Multiverse, and it pretty much became a sort of dark side character.
Cool. Sounds like your characters go through quite a bit of change before they get to the point that they are awesome. Not that they weren't awesome to start with. I take everything back. Never mind.
Well, it did evolve over time, yes.
Yeah.
But I did that with quite a few characters. Like this character that I have right now is used to be my Magneto first class character.
I remember you telling me you used to have the Incorrect Universe character.
Sort of. Well, I had a group of friends who started playing the game, and I already had a character that was Gadget, so I wanted to have another controller power because I was going to be the controller because I thought it would be simpler if someone else would be the tank and someone else would be the healer, and I thought controller
Yeah.
maybe it would be too complicated for them because there's no game that has a role like controller really.
So what you're saying is you're way smarter than all of your friends?
All of them.
Yeah, I thought so.
So I already had a controller character. So at first I wanted to have a Green Lantern character, but way back when the power over time worked differently than it does now. You had to activate either the boxing gloves or the claw, and if you didn't want to end up in melee, you had to clip with recharge, I think. So it was a pain in the butt. So I loved playing as a Green Lantern, but I hated having to clip the power over time.
Yeah.
So I decided to play Mental, and when I was looking for a character to play with Mental, I settled on Magneto because way back when.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, sort of. Because way back when, also the powers were split into two trees. For mental, you had the mental side, and I think it was illusion side, and you had the telekinetic side. So basically, I created a character with mental, but I was using mostly telekinetic powers, and it was sort of faking out having magnetic powers.
That's why I think it makes sense. The telekinetic powers make sense.
It was great. I kind of miss it sometimes. But then when we got when I started my channel after about a month, I realized that I had to call it a multiverse, and then I changed my character to multiverse. And I also
Yeah.
we had Quantum was fairly new or pretty new at the time, so I switched to Quantum because of
It suits you. You're
quantum
really good
tunneling.
with it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love the quantum tunneling. Whenever I play a character and I don't have quantum tunneling, I regret it every time. Every time I try to when I try to dodge an attack or something, I'm always wondering like, I wish I had quantum tunneling.
Yeah.
So
You've got a favorite. That happens to us all.
whenever I play a different character, after a few minutes, it reminds me why I play my quantum character.
Yeah. That's like me with fire, which I know you say is what? God mode?
God mode. It's
Yeah.
like basically,
But I love it!
DCU should ban all the fire players because they're all cheating.
Oh! How dare you! It's not our fault they made them that way!
It doesn't matter. It's cheating.
And I didn't choose it because I thought it was better than the others. I chose it because I thought it would be funny as a joke at the time. Which is a longer story, so I won't tell that here. But yeah. And also, I can't use, like, I've thought about making the main character that I play for my channel change to the name That Girl from AU. But I already love these characters, and Shattered Shadows sounds way cooler.
Joshua Vasquez is asking, what was your favorite episode? Mine was Origin Crisis. Mine was probably the Dark Metal episode. The first Dark Metal episode. Either that or Earth 3, I'm not sure.
That's such a tough question.
Yeah, it is tough. What about you?
The aesthetic Cursed. I love the aesthetic of Cursed. For the content, I think I'd agree with you on Fat Metal.
Well, I thought also they did a good job realizing the Batman Who Laughs or the Red Death, for
Yeah.
the Merciless. Like I thought they did a good job creating a pretty good version of the various Bat Metals. Yeah, they probably went overboard by using it for like 5 DLCs. 3 DLCs probably would have
Yeah.
been more than enough. But the Bat Metal storyline is pretty much one of the very few hits that DC had since the New 52. So I can see how they went all in into that storyline, and sadly they overused it a little bit, and not just
too much.
not just not just DCUO, DC Comics as well, which is why they pretty much had to end the storyline with a reboot. I can't do it, Captain.
You a Star Trek fan too? Aww.
Classic Star Trek.
I know, you like original series best.
Well, I liked Enterprise as well. I did.
I like Enterprise too.
I was a bit on a Enterprise binge not too long ago. Like I got Paramount Plus. They had like a special like $4.99 for 3 months. So I couldn't go wrong with that.
And you binged Enterprise?
A little bit. Half of the first season so far.
You mean Enterprise with Archer, right? You're not calling Next Gen Enterprise.
No. Archer. Next Gen is Next Gen. Deep Space Nine is Deep Space Nine. I tried to watch Deep Space Nine, and after 2 or 3 episodes, it wasn't as good as I remembered. I remember liking that show a lot, and
it gets better as you go through the first few seasons, I will say.
Yeah, I probably should have.
They're not really sure where they want the story to go, but once they've got, the Cardassians and the Bajorans having their little battle and the people coming in through the wormhole, you kind of get it then. Then it's good. The Founders, that's what they're called. Geez, couldn't remember the name for a second.
That's all right.
So do you prefer Enterprise over original series then? I don't think anyone's taken that standpoint that I've ever heard.
No, I'd still go with the original series, but I would say Enterprise is probably second. Deep Space Nine, Deep Space Nine third, Generation fourth, and Voyager dead last.
Aww.
Actually,
7 of 9 getting booted to the end there.
Actually, dead last would be Star Trek Discovery. Or
I haven't watched. It doesn't even feel like Star Trek when you watch that.
it's not. That's the part of the issue.
It's like a whole. Yeah, it's wrong. And also, I hate how they tried to make the connection between Michael and Spock. It seems so artificial. Don't do that to Spock.
It's Star Trek for people who don't like Star Trek or who don't know anything about Star Trek.
Yeah. I don't mind watching it if I think of it as a completely different series that has nothing to do with Star Trek. Then I'm fine. But if I think of it linked to Star Trek, I just get annoyed the whole time.
Well, early on, I remember when the show started, there was all those theories because the characters were acting so out of character, and the series was way off, and people thought that what we were watching was the mirror universe, and it kind of turned out to be true. Like Lorca was the one who was from the mirror universe, but it felt as if we were watching Star Trek, but the Star Trek from the mirror universe, and people were waiting for a big reveal at the end of the season, or at the end of the at some point in the season to reveal that we were in the mirror universe all along. But as it turns out, no, it just Lorca was from the mirror universe, and that really was what the showmaker thought Star Trek should be about. But there was a lot of
it's a good idea. It's not Star Trek.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like David Sharp mentions, they brought the Gorn decades before their first appearance. Let's warp to.
We are in a different phase.
Let's warp to Bottle City, and let's see if we can get a phase.
Where's your friends? You've got to meet your friends. Are they still there? I haven't seen them in your chat though.
Well, you can come here. So let's see, what phase am I? Oh, let's go to.
Remember the episode Owlman Bashir? David Sharp said that his favorite DS9 episode is Owlman Bashir.
Yeah, Dr. Bashir was one of the good. All the characters were pretty good. Bashir, Quark.
His storyline was really interesting about the DNA resequencing stuff that they had for his backstory. Interesting. I think Quark was amazing.
I was a bit sad when they replaced what's her name, Dax. I kind of liked the old Dax better than the new Dax.
Yeah, Jadzia was better than Ezri.
Cisco was pretty cool. Odo was pretty cool.
Jadzia is the character I get told I look the most like. So, once she was gone, that was sad. My character was gone.
So, guys, we're in phase 7. So, if you want to come and join us, we're going to go fight some bounties. Let's go see if maybe the tumblers are there. For those who maybe do not know, do not watch the show.
Oh, David Sharp, you are correct. Jadzia was great. See, you got some smart people in your comment section there.
Well, we're all great. Kira was great.
Yeah, I love that actress. She did such an amazing job. She's very believable.
Never saw her anywhere else, though.
Sorry?
I never saw her anywhere else, though. Like, I saw Dr. Bashir in a few films. But
that's a really good point.
Although I don't remember seeing Cisco anywhere else either. O'Brien, I saw him in a couple of movies.
O'Brien is going to be my favorite character. He's just so sweet.
It was a fun.
He's a cute little sweet man.
Phase 7.
And he always has like a very obvious moral code that I really appreciate. So
that's fine.
I like him.
I kind of miss the days where people had a moral code.
Yeah, so do I. Then social media existed, and now that's gone.
Cisco's actor was the original Spencer Hire. I have no idea what Spencer Hire is. Is it a TV show?
Okay. Spencer for hire. I've not heard that term before either. What do you mean, David?
I assume he's talking about a TV show, but...
Probably. He played Hawk. Okay.
I haven't seen that show, David.
Neither have I. I've not even heard of it. Oh, a Private Eye show. That makes sense. They do like a whole episode where they're being private eyes, sort of.
Well, we saw Dr.
Actually, it's not really.
Bashir.
It's journalists, isn't it? Journalists. Never mind. I'm wrong.
We saw Dr. Bashir in Game of Thrones, and Kingdom of Heaven,
Yeah.
and probably something else I
I haven't
forget.
seen Kingdom of Heaven, but I saw him in Game of Thrones.
Ah, you should see a Kingdom of Heaven. There's two different versions though. There's
Yeah.
the theatrical version and there's the director's cut, and they're both quite different. It'd be worth it to watch
Do you
both
have a
actually.
recommendation?
I would watch both.
Okay.
Don't take any
Because
chances.
I've got so much time for watching things. I haven't even seen Wolverine and Deadpool, the new one, yet. I know what it's called.
Nah,
I'm
you got
testing you.
you got time. Come on.
I do right now. I actually woke up and saw you were on, and I was like, oh, I'll go over and say hello.
Do one less eating video a day and you'll be fine.
Those take a few minutes, not an entire movie's worth of time. And you know, then I wouldn't be taste testing cool foods. That's fun.
Oh, okay.
I was actually going to ask you if you wanted some Australian stuff sent to you so you can taste test it and let me know what you think.
No, thanks.
Ah, that's sad.
I like local food.
You like our local food?
I like local
you
food
been
from
here?
here. No, I like the
Oh,
local food from
okay,
here.
okay. Cool. Yeah, but you know, you're not going to try something new once in a while?
I've tried, I've tried enough new to know that I don't want to try new stuff.
Oh, that's so boring.
I went to Germany for 3 months, and the worst part of being there, aside from the rain, it rained every freaking day. The food,
I
the
love
food.
the rain. It sounds perfect.
Well, you should go to Germany then.
Yeah, I just go to Tassie. That's like a state in Australia that rains basically all the time.
No. See, I was thinking of.
Hey, look, Wonder Woman would love to try some Australian food, right? Right.
I was thinking of moving to Australia, but you convinced me not to now.
Ah, because of the food or because I'm here?
The
I think
rain.
we all know why.
Because of the rain.
Oh, that's in Tassie. I'm not in Tassie. I'm in Victoria.
Oh, okay. Then you convinced me I'll be there next week.
Excellent. I'm going to force you to try foods now. You won't have a choice.
No.
Yeah, everything is Biscoff at the moment, so you're going to try something that's Biscoff flavored. I will force it upon you. That is the quickest I've ever done this Tumblr thing. Normally I've only got like 4 or 5 people in a group to do it.
Oh, your Barthon says his worst enemies are spiders, so Australia would be a nightmare.
I will defend you against the spiders and the sharks. You'll be okay.
Ah,
I
you're
know
so
how to
nice.
handle them. I know I am. Thank you.
Well, the only time I was really,
Around,
the only time I was really scared of spiders was when I was playing Diablo 2.
Fair.
When you go into the spider's nest and the sound they make, and holy crap! Like I'm not arachnophobic, but that did get to me.
I would protect you. You'd be fine.
Well, apparently you
Yeah, I
have
think I have-
spiders the size of elephants.
No. I mean, yeah. Sure. Let's keep that one going. No one will come to Australia then, though.
But I bet you don't have bears.
No. And I've had people say there are multiple ways that you're supposed to escape from bears, and I'm like, it's not something I've ever thought about because we don't have them here. But apparently in America they get taught what to do when bears are around, just in case it happens. I don't know.
Well, it also depends which kind of bear. If it's a black bear or brown bear, you're gonna have to behave different.
Yeah. I don't know that I'm ever really going to need to know what to do, but I mean, if I ever plan to travel, maybe I should learn. Why can't I pick you up, Donna? Is it lagging? It's lagging.
Yeah, this map.
Sorry, I tried. No, don't. You know, I would defend Edward them as well. Or Edward, hang on, I can't read your name. Eobard, Thorn? I will defend you against the spiders. Don't worry. What about crocodiles? I haven't had much experience with them because they're not in the area that I am. But, you know, basically just don't go in the water and run away and you should be okay. They're faster in the water than they are out. But, you know, if you came to Victoria where I am, you'll be fine. There's no crocs here. There are sharks, but, you know, you'd have to be over at the beach for that to be a problem for you, so.
Oh, the tumblers are here. Oh,
Tumblers are here?
is that why people were not coming to join us? Were they here with the tumblers? Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Did you go straight over from one boss to the other?
Yeah, I went from one bus to the other because we had gone to see the tumblers
okay.
before.
I was over here doing the tumblers as well.
Okay.
For a little bit.
Should have told me tumblers. I would have gone to join you then. That's.
I didn't know you weren't here. I saw all the blue dots and was like, yeah, we're good. Everyone's here.
I wasn't here.
Don't tell me that. Now I have things in Australia to be scared of. I don't know how to say your first name. Earbard? Is it? Dawn? Don't tell me that. Now I'm not going to travel interstate where there could be crocs.
It's the reverse flash name. Eobarthon.
So, can you say the first name again? Earbard?
Eobard.
Earbard. Thank you.
Joshua Vasquez, are you planning on running? Joshua is asking if we're going to run anything else. Nah, that's probably going to be it. We're going to do the tumblers.
Yeah,
Oh.
Multiverse is, you know, the kind of person who gets tired pretty quickly. I'm not saying he's old. I would never say that, you know?
Oh, we've been here for a while now.
True.
And somehow I can't. Evil YouTube.
What's wrong?
I don't.
Oh, getting ready to log off, or?
No. It's just I'm trying to see how long we've been playing, and an hour and almost an hour and a half.
That's nothing.
That's okay. We'll do a 3-hour marathon someday, but not today.
Oh my goodness, your character looks so good. How do you say that? A carry? I think you were in something else earlier, but man, you look great with the wicked aura. You look so good. Oh, I love it. It's a style that I would do. Beautiful.
You're agreeing with envy now.
Not really. I think I have the same style, actually, on this build somewhere. It's beautiful. We could be twins, except I don't have it in my armory that I have available right now. Otherwise, I would switch. But I only just recently made this style, and I don't want to take it off because it's sparkly.
There'll be other styles. Oh, the odd brick is gone.
I can feel you rolling your eyes when I speak sometimes. You're welcome! Sorry, that was for a carry? I don't know how to say things, I'm sorry.
That's alright. So let's go collect our rewards.
Somewhat, David Sharp is looking to get a villain ready. Woo.
You're not a villain.
No, I'm not this character's not a villain.
That's what I said.
My Superwoman character is a villain. It's really hard to play her. Because she's outside of what I would naturally do. Hey!
Oh, yeah, David Sharp. Next week.
Some of you need naps. I just read what JLA member said. I can also take a nap.
David Sharp says he's going to get his Overgirl ready for next week. Why, says you?
Yes.
Because next week it's going to be Evil Friday. So next week, let's show it to you. Next week we are going to meet on the other side, where there's the evil Lex Luthor, Joker, and Cersei over here, as opposed to when we meet on the hero side. And I'm not sure what we're going to play next week. Maybe the same thing, but with our villains. It's Shadow.
Villains are fun.
Wonder
Sorry?
Woman. It's Wonder Woman is asking who's talking. It's Shadow.
Oh, yes. Sorry, am I talking too much? I'll shut up.
Now she wants to invite you.
Oh, thank you. That's lovely.
So next week we are going to play with our evil villains. Um, we might try to play maybe some other contents. We'll see. I'll give it some thoughts. Worst comes to worst, we'll play the missions we played tonight with our villains. But it might be fun to go play something else. Maybe the Earth 3 DLC, or maybe some Dark Middle DLC. We'll see. And just a reminder, tomorrow I will release a couple of videos that should interest you, at least some of you guys. So tune in tomorrow. You should have a nice surprise. That's all I can say, sadly, at this point.
Why is that sad? I like surprises. Well, some surprises. There are bad surprises.
Go
Not in
again.
the face, right?
Yeah. Carrie is asking if she can invite you.
Yeah, sure.
So let's give a bow to everyone. Everyone did good.
We are the bestest. You are the bestest. I was okay.
Well, we didn't kick you, so you did good.
That's a good sign, right?
Yes. So let's take a quick look at our group. Oh, we have a pretty cool cyborg Superman over here.
I'm liking this look. Who is this? Ice cold. Nice. Very nice use of the comic material there.
So we're pretty much done for today. So guys, I hope you had a good week. I hope you will have a good weekend. Thank you for coming to play with us. Thank you for watching the stream with us. Thank you for chatting with us. It's always appreciated. Any last word, Miss Shadow Lady?
Thank you for adding me. This was a lot of fun.
That's all right. You can come back next week if you want. So guys,
I will try to be awake.
okay. So guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here, and have a good weekend. Bye bye, guys.